Hello, I'm Mulcho, and I am your guide for today. I'll walk you through the basics of a multinomial distribution and how it can be applied by civil engineers. Multinomial distribution is a probability distribution for a discrete random variable from a multinomial experiment. The properties of a multinomial experiment is as follows. It has an n repeated trials with a discrete number of possible outcomes. Each outcome also has constant probability of occurring, and the trials are independent. Here's an example. In a board game, you're only 31 steps away from your goal. In order to win, you have to roll 2 dice 3 times and get exactly twice of a 12 and a 7 once. With your 3 remaining turns, what is the probability of reaching the goal? And here is where the multinomial distribution comes in. Using its PDF, quantity n factorial over n's of 1 factorial multiplied by n's of 2 factorial up to n's of I factorial is multiplied by p's of 1 raised to n's of 1 times p's of 2 raised to n's of 2 up to p's of I raised to n's of I. We can get the probability of winning with these moves by solving. The quantity 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial multiplied by 1 factorial is multiplied by 1 over 36 squared and multiplied by 6 over 36 raised to 1, where the frequency of 12 is 2 and the frequency of 7 is 1. And the probability of getting 12 in one roll is 1 out of 36, while the probability of having 7 in a roll is 6 out of 36. Plugging it to the calculator will result to a 0.04% probability. Quite low, but don't worry, that's just an example. Off to the next. Multinomial distribution also has an application in civil engineering, and here are some of them. Multinomial distribution can be applied with the work of traffic engineers by knowing the probabilities of vehicles turning left, right, or straight at junction or the driver's behavior. They could devise and apply various traffic control strategies in minimizing the total delay at the intersection and or minimize the intersection capacity. In application to construction and civil engineering, concrete testing is a valid example. Compressive test can be tested by using concrete cylinder samples and a compressibility testing machine to determine the specimens that pass and fail in certain strength criteria. From a number of different samples, the specimens that pass and fail can be represented using multinomial distribution. Under geotechnical engineering, sieve analysis or gradation test is a very good control and quality acceptance tool for composition of construction materials. It determines the distribution of aggregate particles by size given a sample. Sieve analysis is used to determine if the aggregate complies with design, production control requirements verification specifications, and establish relationship between aggregate and aggregate blends. Multinomial distribution can be used to represent the particle size distribution of a certain aggregate sample. These are just some of the civil engineering applications of a multinomial distribution. I hope you learned. Till next time!